Good morning, students. In a last period, we took information about air pressure. Today, we are going to start a new lesson. Fifth lesson of geography, that is winds. Let's learn some information about the winds. Wind means movement of air due to a difference in air pressure. If difference between air pressure is more, wind moves fastly. If difference between air pressure is less, then wind moves slowly. Wind means nothing but movement of a air due to a difference in air pressure. If difference is more, wind moves very fastly. If difference is less, then wind moves slowly. Speed or velocity of wind is depend upon the difference in air pressure. Air always move from high pressure to low pressure in area horizontally. Wind velocity is measured in the unit of knots or kilometers per hour. Okay, are you understood this information about the wind? Wind means movement of air from high pressure to the low pressure area, and this velocity of wind is measured in a knots or kilometers per hour. Okay. In a last lesson, we learned the pressure belts. Yes or no? Yes. They are alternatively situated. One high pressure belt, then one low pressure belt, and again high pressure belt is there. See in this figure, some alternative the pressure belts are shown to you. Okay. Seen in this figure. Now, air moves from the high pressure to the low pressure. With the red arrows, the original direction of a wind shown to you. See here in this figure, the wind moves from high pressure to low pressure. With the red arrows, we shown you that the direction of a wind, actual original direction of that wind. But Earth is not constant. Earth rotates continuously. The rotation of a earth influences the original direction of a wind. Due to the rotation of earth, winds get deflected towards the right of their original direction in a north hemisphere, and in the southern hemisphere they get deflected towards the left of their original direction. See in this figure, with the blue arrows change direction due to the rotation shown to you. Yes, actually winds blow from the high pressure to the low pressure, but due to the rotation of earth they change their direction, and that change direction shown to you with the blue arrows. Okay, till this understood. Now come on the next one. Due to the location, their areas, coming time, and the direction, wind is divided into the different types. See this figure. Some types of the winds shown to you. There are three main types of the wind. The first one, planetary winds. Second one, seasonal winds. And the third one, local winds. The planetary winds further divided into the three types. First one, easterlies, second one, westerlies, and the third one, polar winds. The seasonal winds divided into the two parts, SW monsoon wind and the second one, Yani monsoon wind. The local winds divided into the following types. The first one, sea breeze, second one, land breeze, third one, valley breeze, fourth one, mountain breeze, fifth one, anticyclonic wind, and the sixth one, the cyclonic wind. Let's learn all these types of wind one by one. This figure of types of winds are very important. In an exam, many times this question will be asked to you. Complete the figure. You have to know this figure very well. Okay. Now the first one, planetary winds. Yes, we are going to learn first planetary wind. Some winds blow regularly on Earth from the high pressure to the low pressure areas throughout a year. These winds cover a large portion of Earth, so they are called the planetary winds. Understood what is meant by planetary wind? Some wind regularly blow on Earth throughout a year, and this wind covers a more area. That's why this wind is known as planetary winds. Planetary winds are known by the directions from which they blow. For example, westerlies, easterlies. Okay, westerlies, this wind blow from the west. That's why it is known as the westerlies. There are three main types of the planetary wind. First one, easterlies, second one, westerlies, third one, polar wind. We will learn these types one by one. First one, easterlies, first type of the planetary wind. See in this figure. In the both hemisphere near about a equator, low pressure belt occur. Are you able to see? In a felt blue color, equatorial low pressure belt shown to you. In between 25° to the 35° parallel in a both hemisphere, high pressure belt occur. See in this one, 25 to 35 in a both hemisphere, southern hemisphere and the northern hemisphere, with the dark blue color, the low pressure belt shown to high pressure belt shown to you. Okay. Wind moves from the high pressure to the low pressure, but due to the rotation of earth they get deflected and change their original direction. In a northern hemisphere they blow from the northeast to the southwest, whereas in a southern hemisphere they blow from the southeast to the northwest. This wind is known as easterlies. Okay, are you getting this? Some wind are blown from the high pressure to the low pressure near about equator. That wind is known as easterlies. In this area near about equator, 5 degrees south and the 5 degree parallel north are air pressure do not vary significantly. As its effect, winds do not blow in that region almost of all around the year. So, a belt of calm exists near the equator occur. You have to write give reason on this. Why the belt of calm exists occur near about equator? Because in this area whatever the air pressure do not vary, means there is no change in air pressure. That's why in that area wind do not blow very fastly. Understood this one? Now the second one, westerlies. Wind blows from mid-latitudinal high-pressure belt to the subpolar low-pressure belt is called westerlies. This wind blow between 35° to the 55° parallel. See in this figure, between 35 to 55° in a both hemisphere, in a northern hemisphere as well as in a southern hemisphere. It changes its original direction due to the rotation of a earth. In a southern hemisphere, wind blow from northwest to the southeast. Are you able to see in this figure? See carefully. In a northern hemisphere, wind blows from southeast to the northwest. Are you able to see? In between 35 to 55 degree parallel. In between mid-latitudinal high pressure belt and the subpolar low pressure belt. In between two, that the westerlies wind blow in a both hemisphere. We are able to see this. Okay. Now the third type, polar wind. In the both hemisphere, winds blow from the polar high pressure belt to the subpolar low pressure belt are called as the polar wind. See here, in a dark color, polar high pressure belt shown to you, and with the faint blue color, subpolar low pressure belt shown to you. From these, this polar wind blow. This wind blow between 65 to 80 degree parallel. See in this figure, 65 to 80. In between these, polar wind blow, because upside of that, in a northern hemisphere high pressure belt is there and downside low pressure belt is there. In a southern hemisphere, downside high pressure belt is there and upside low pressure belt is there. That's why air blows from the high pressure to the low pressure. Means in between 65 to 80 degree parallel, we are able to see the polar wind. Polar wind blow in between 65 to 80 degree parallel. Okay. Generally, this wind blow from east to west. Direction is very important. The polar wind blow from east to west. See the direction shown to you in this figure. Now the next one, next main type of the wind, local wind. Then what is mean by local wind? We get characteristics of a local wind from its name. Local means natively. Yes, whatever the place, small areas, we called it local. Okay. The wind that blow a short duration time, originate in a specific regions and blow over a limited area are called as the local wind. Means the wind that blow for a short time of duration as well as originate in a specific region, means in a small region, and blow over limited area, means it covers a small area. That wind is known as the local wind. Local winds affects the climate of a region where they blow. These winds are known by the different local names in a different regions where they blow. If it is blowing in Maharashtra with a different name, in China or in the another district, the different name is there. Means local wind have the different names. Some main types of the local winds are valley breeze, mountain breeze, sea breeze, land breeze, etc. We will take some information about the local wind. The first one, what it is, the type of the local wind, and the first one is valley breeze. Which one it is? Valley breeze. How it's formed, what are the characteristics of this valley breeze, we have to know. See this figure carefully. The winds that blow from the valley towards the mountain during a daytime is called valley breeze. Okay, see carefully when it is at a daytime. During the day, the air on a mountain get heated faster and the air in a valley zone remains cooler. At this time, the air pressure is less on the mountain and more in a valley zone. As it affects, the cool air from the valley is pushed upwards and towards the mountain, and the hot and the light air from the mountain rush down towards the valley. In this way, valley bridge form. Understood? At a daytime, whatever the cool air is there in a valley, it push towards the mountain, and the mountain region air come down in a valley. It is known as the valley bridge. Okay. Now the second one, mountain bridge. The winds that blow from the mountain towards the valley at night are called as the mountain bridge. Understood this? Mountain to the valley, it known as the mountain bridge. The wind that blow from the mountain towards the valley at night are called as the mountain bridge. At night, the air on a mountain cool down quickly and the air in a valley zone remains warmer. At this time, the air pressure is more on the mountain and less in the valley zone. As its effect, the cool air from the mountain rushed down towards the valley, and the hot light air from the valley is pushed upward towards the mountain. In this way, the mountain bridge is formed. Understood? At a night time, whatever air is there from the on the mountain hills that push towards the valley, it is known as the mountain bridge. The third one, sea bridge. The winds that blow from sea to the land during a day are called as sea bridge. During a day, the land in the coastal areas get heated faster than the sea. So the air on a land get heated and the air pressure on a land decreases. On the other hand, during the day, sea water gets heated very slowly. So the air on a sea water gets heated slowly and the air pressure on a sea water remains high. As its effect, during the day, winds blow from the sea to the land. In this way, sea bridges are found. Okay? At a daytime, what happen? The sea bridge form. One thing you have to know, the names are given from where that wind blow. Sea bridge means sea to land. Mountain bridge means mountain to valley. Valley bridge means valley to mountain. Means in their name, their direction given to you. Okay. Now the next one, land bridge. The wind that blow from the land to the sea at night are called as land bridge. At night, the land in a coastal areas cools down faster than the sea water. So, the air on the land cools down and the air pressure on the land increases. On the other hand, at the night, sea water cools down slowly. So, the air on the sea water cools down slowly and the air pressure on the sea water remains low. As its effect, at night, winds blow from the land to the sea. This is known as land bridge. Understood this? Now come on this one, the last part of today's period. Besides, these winds blow under a particular condition in a different areas. They are also called as local winds. Some interesting names of a local winds and their information given to you on page number 26. Okay. For example, Lu, Chinook, Bora, Fawn, their information given to you in this chart. These are the, in a first column, some names of the wind given to you. In a second one, the nature of a wind given to you. it is hot, dry, humid, how it is that, and in the last one, some characteristics of that wind are given to you. You have to read this chart very carefully. Okay, on the page number 26. Now, in the next period, we will learn information about the monsoon region. Okay, thank you.